Okay, in this example we're going to see how you can be presented with a problem where you're asked to sketch something and it's a combination of translations and reflections all mixed in together. So we have to kind of do them one piece at a time. Let's take a look at the first example. The first example here, we right away know that this is a square function. And a square function means that it looks like this little u. Okay? But there's several things happening here, and we always want to start off inside. So what does adding a 2 inside the function do? Well, that's a horizontal shift, and it's opposite of what you would think. So it's going to move this picture to the left by 2. So if I go 1, 2, now my new picture looks like this. Okay, so we've worked with inside the parentheses. Now we go in front of the parentheses and see we have a negative. Now what does a negative do in front of a function? It reflects it over the x-axis. So this is our x-axis reflection. So I'm going to take this shifted one and reflect it over the x-axis, which means that it's going to come down. We're not done. We have one more thing. This right here is a vertical translation. That's going to say move this down 3. So I take this one here and I move it down 3. So I'm going to take that point right there, move it down 3. I'll say 1, 2, 3 here, and now I'll draw my solid U like this, upside down. So that is the quick sketch of this function. And you can see how useful that is because it looks pretty nasty, but if we know about translations and reflections, we can get a real quick picture of what it looks like, and then from looking at this we can figure out what the domain is and even the range. All right, this one right here, let's try this. For this one, we know our basic function is a square root function. And we start out inside. This is going to be a horizontal shift. The -2, you say opposite of that means really to the right 2. So I go 1, 2 to the right. Here's where I am so far. And then what does the +5 do on the outside? That's going to move it up 5. Notice we did not have a reflection out here. So I'm just going to go up 5. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put my dot here and then open it up like that. So again, we can just look at that, have a real quick sketch of the function, and be able to talk about the domain and then the range of the function.